A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny AT&T Park in San Francisco. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between the Twins and the Angels. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. So coming to the plate, D. Gordon. He will lead this one off today.
For South Korea, second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Turner is there. One out. Digging in the switch hitter, John Snow, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ripped on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Settling in now, Matt Kemp. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs.
Well, the play's been made. And now at the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Angels.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Two and 1 to count. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. The 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Buhner on the move. 1 down. So stepping in, George Springer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway. D. Gordon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in now, number 55. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bonds shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner into the cove, but foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Correa on the grass. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Into the box, J.D. Martinez. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
A bouncer to the left side and into left field for a one-out hit. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And that one stayed too low apparently.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Count now a ball and a strike. 2-1 to Piazza. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. Underhanded flip. The tag and he is out. Relay to first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Sanchez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Martinez on the run. 2 down. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball. And the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
That one's in there, 3-1. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Turner has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. At the plate, Jake Buhner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brett Saberhagen. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Skied into very shallow right. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's D. Gordon now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the strike. Buhner, the runner at first with 2 gone. popped him up. Number 55 waits on it, and that's the third out. At the plate, Mike Moustakas as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman.
A ball and no strikes. The pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Snow will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. The pitcher, Dallas Keuchel, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the stretch. Hit in the air to center field. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And they're runners at the corners now. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about this.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. He popped out in his first trip. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Martinez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Throw back to... Now batting, John Snow. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Now another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Throw over to the bag. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Snow gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is ready for another chance. Number 55. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 55.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. High in the air, deep down the left field line. Martinez is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strike out there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Kemp looking up into the bleachers and gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. Now here it comes. This one's down to third. Boggs has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run. Now in the box, Mike Piazza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here, nobody out. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade. First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Now to the plate, Jay Buhner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. play, 1 away. The relay, and he is in there. So striding in, Brett Saberhagen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Dale Murphy will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, D. Gordon. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. Bonds on second, Murphy at first, 1 gone. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs.
Dylan Betances takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 9.
A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Another full count pitch on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, but not 3 apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base. Digging in and looking for more, John Snow. He singled his last time up. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gordon moving forward, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Miguel Sano, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Sano is retired, 2 down now. So here now is the pitcher, Dylan Betances. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is there, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Matt Kemp. No hits to this point.
Center fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a slur. It's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
2-2.
The 2-2 is taken, ball 3. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Chris Davis now. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0. High pop up. Batensis take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. J.D. Martinez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-1 to Martinez.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Piazza 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Popped him up. Moustakas over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Turner.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's D. Gordon now.
D. Gordon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, number 55. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Wood gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2. The 1-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Murphy's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Back here in San Francisco, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Bounce towards the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Wood. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Joey Votto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Turner has a play. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Dale Murphy comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. The 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
The batter, number 9.
Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Fernando Rodney gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Kemp has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Second baseman, Carlos Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and this will remain. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Turner is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, John Snow, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So here's Matt Kemp now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Fastball stays way up there. That time for Pat Neshek gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Now the 2-1 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike to throw down. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner gloves it. Only play will be to first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score. Here's Chris Davis now. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Davis takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily as they push the lead to 4-2. Here's J.D. Martinez. He went deep back in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a That changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Digging into J.D. Martinez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Murphy is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Roberto Ozuna enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep this score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for South Korea, catcher Mike Piazza.
Here comes the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out. So here now's the pitcher, Fernando Rodney. Mike Moustakas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sano giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now at the plate, Dale Murphy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped him up. Moustakas is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. David Price enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Here's D. Gordon now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Bottom of the 9th, center fielder.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Gordon backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 1-1 from Price. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Hard ground ball to third. Boggs fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Bonds is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
7 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.